Greetings, brothers and sisters. Greetings. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly edified by tonight's word. We're going to name this word tonight, Love Takes No Pleasure in Evil, but Rejoices in the Truth. Let me say it again. The name of tonight's word is called Love Takes No Pleasure in Evil, but Rejoices in the Truth. All right. So what we're going to speak about tonight is we're going to speak about tenderness. We're going to speak about endearment. We're going to speak about intimacy, charity, adoration, sympathy, aka love. That's right. We're going to speak about love tonight. Why? Because love is something that's so underrated. Love is something that's so needed today. Love is something that's so unattractive today spiritually. All right. Yahweh Shai's greatest two commandments was centered around love. And in Mark chapter 12, verses 28 through 34, Yahweh Shai's greatest two commandments was number one, love the Lord. Number two, love your neighbor. And that's so missing today. So hopefully, man, in this word, man, I can inspire and motivate you to do away with the spirit of evil and hate, man. And subscribe to this thing called love. And again, the name of tonight's word is love take no pleasure in evil, but rejoices in the truth. And we're going to kick this word off in 1 Corinthians 13:6. And it reads, rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. You see that? So when we analyze 1 Corinthians 13:6, it says, rejoice not in iniquity. In other words, do not be exceedingly glad when it comes to the unrighteousness of heart and life. You see? In other words, take no pleasure to even see your enemies fall into error or sin, or take no pleasure to even when you see your enemies fall into spiritual ruin. You see? Rejoice not in iniquity. That's where the love comes in at. It says, but rejoice in the truth. In other words, be but exceedingly glad in personal excellence. Okay. In other words, demonstrate the candor of mind, which is free from affectation, free from pretense, free from simulation, free from falsehood, free from deceit, especially those that are filled with the spirit of love. You want to rejoice in the truth. You see? Again, what's the name of the word? Love takes no pleasure in evil, but rejoices in the truth, man. What you see on the screen is what we call a Bible symbolic with a rose, which is biblical love. And that's what I want to speak about tonight, biblical love. In Romans 12:9, it says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Check that out, man. So when we look at Romans chapter 9, verse 12, the first thing it tells us is what? Let love be without dissimulation. Okay? So in other words, allow affection, allow goodwill, allow benevolence, allow brotherly love without hypocrisy. All right? In other words, don't wear a mask when it comes to love. Don't fake it till you make it. Be sincere with your love. You see, and what we have is a lot of fake love. We call it hypocrisy love, meaning that you just going through the motions, but you really got hate and evil for a person. But to save face, you put on fake love. It's a lot of fake love in our families. It's a lot of fake love in friendships. It's a lot of fake love in these marriages, man. A lot of fake love, man. It's a shame, but this is just where we at. In Romans 12:9, it says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. In other words, hate and dislike all wickedness of spiritual crimes. Hate and dislike all wickedness of violations of the law of Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahushua. You see? That's where the love supersedes all. You dig? And then in Romans 12:9, it says, cleave to that which is good. In other words, you are to be spiritually connected, glued and cemented in what is upright, what is honorable and acceptable to the Lord, who we know as Yahweh. That's what this is all about, man. Love takes no pleasure in evil, but rejoice in the truth. You see, the truth shall make you free. When it talks about love takes no pleasure in evil, like I said before, when you see your enemies fall into error of sin, you don't take no pleasure in that. Not if you got love. If you have spiritual love in you, you don't even want to see your enemy fall into the error of sin. You don't even want to see your enemy in spiritual ruin. Again, why you think Yahweh greatest two commandments was centered around love? Number one, love the Lord. Because see, once you love the Lord with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, guess what? That love is going to trickle down to loving your neighbor. You see? And I ain't talking about your neighbor, somebody live next door to you. I'm talking about your fellow Israelite, your fellow brethren, your fellow sister. You see? It's a cold-blooded game out here, man. And like I said, we in dangerous times, man. And like I said, it's easy, for some strange reason, it's easy to hate, but hard to love. I don't understand why that is, man, but that's just where we at in life, man. It's easy to hate, but hard to love, man. And and like I said, we just in a time now, man, where people are preoccupied in hate. Preoccupied in hate. Like you see it in the grocery stores, you see it on the job, you see it in your regular walks of life, you see it at the gym, you see it at the mall, you see it at the coffee shop, you see it everywhere where people are preoccupied with hate. You definitely see it in traffic, aka potential road rage. You see it all the time, man. I remember a time, man, where you could speak to a stranger passing by. Hey, man, good morning. How you doing? That don't work today. People look at you like you crazy, man. Why? Why? Because people are too preoccupied programming themselves to be in the spirit of evil, be in the spirit of hate, man. That's why the Bible said, man, love your enemies, man. Bless those that curse you. Why? Because listen, man, love gonna always trump everything else, man. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen a person that got the spirit of love cause no problems. It's always a hateful minded individual, man, that you'll find indulging in this behavior, man. So that's all I got for you, sincere brothers and sisters, man. I hope that you guys were truly edified by this word. I've been gone most of the week, man. I'm still trying to recover from this cold flu. I think now I'm probably close to 85%. So I'm not out of the woods completely. And plus I work a lot, man. So I apologize for getting this word laid out to you this week. But Lord willing, the next couple of days, I'll be bringing you some more food, man. And I hope that this food, this spiritual food, nourish the hungry souls out there, man. Stay prayed up and keep Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahweh first in everything that you do. And remember, man, Love up and hate down, man. Word.